My name is Michael Lewis. I've been leading a roasting company for about 7 years now. Organic certified company that's kind of specializing in our own take on specialty coffee. My father had started it to roast for the general store that we've had for, at that time, 25 years. We put a roaster in our store. It really became more of a destination for people to kind of come to a place where people are roasting their own coffee and putting a lot of care into that craft. There's a lot of hands to get the beans even here. A lot of times we're sampling things from different importers just to make sure they meet the standards that we set for ourselves and to have different varieties of coffee, different kind of flavors on your palate. The roasting begins within our little sample roaster. Taking a bean and roasting it from light and then taking a little bit more and roasting it a little darker and on until you have a dark roast with the bean. And then it goes into the big batch roaster. We'll roast a full batch. So what's going to affect the quality or the taste of it? It's going to be that it was grown well, that it was harvested well. The time and temperature that you're roasting it at to how are you brewing it. Some are fantastic as a drip coffee or a French press, and some are great as an espresso. We had a whiskey barrel aged coffee and a port wine so far. When you can take something and just highlight it with something else, like kind of add another layer of flavor to it, I really enjoy doing that. I think it's a craft. But for us, it's what do we like? What do our customers like? And then showing customers sometimes like, here's what you like or what you've maybe been taught to think you like, but try this one, see what you think about it, give it a true judgment. Really for us, it's a lot of just having a passion for coffee and wanting to try different things and seeing how it turns out. It's a great way for us to meet different people as well. Now that we're a little bit more established, seeing people with a passion for coffee that are starting their own coffee shops, being able to work with them, teach them a little bit more about coffee, and then seeing them take that and then have a good deal of success. We've worked pretty closely with a few coffee shops where they just won best coffee in the Lehigh Valley, and that feels great that we could help them take their passion and turn it into a great product because they have the know-how and they're using the right beans and the right equipment. Just hearing feedback from people is fantastic, knowing that you put a lot of care into something and time into it, and then just hearing people like, this is fantastic, I love it, like I can't get enough of it, I'm buying it and sending it to my friends that live 500 miles away. That feels great, it still feels awesome.